My boyfriend's on the side co-signing, telling me I need to speak louder and enunciate. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear what I'm saying? Okay. Anyway. I can't even pop. I can't even tongue pop. I'm going to make up my face and talk my shit because that's what I did. Well, I'm actually probably going to experiment because I'm not going anywhere. So, I have my foundations that I wear outside, right? And I want my face to look airbrushed. What I've noticed is even though I am the frugal queen, and I say that as a nice way to because like that's straight up me just being cheap. Oh, here we go.
5 hours later.
The frugal. Even though I'm the frugal queen, you know, there's some things that you have to pay for with makeup. It is what it is. If you want something nice, you kinda have to, like...
3 hours later. Can you move along? I'm on time cards.
A base, for example. I'm just noticing that my skin just looks way better in pictures. Or whatever. But anyway. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my Clinique... Can you see that? Focus? Yeah, baby. My Clinique foundation. Nobody talks about this. Don't care. It works for me. It's the Super Balance Makeup Tint, and it's in the Koala Amber, which is 17. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, right? I got this at TJ Maxx for $15, and we all know what TJ Maxx, the realty about TJ Maxx, right? But a cheap girl like me, like, let me not say cheap. I have other ways I could stretch $1. I'll tell you that. So I've mastered a system where I could have everything that I want for very little amounts of money. And there's a whole system. Because I'm not rich. And I'm not going to act like I'm rich. And I'm not going to flex like I'm rich. But I'm going to educate myself so that when I am rich, okay, I can hold on to that fucking, excuse my French, I can hold on to that money. That is the tea too. Because that's how you create wealth. Invest in things that can make you more money. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add it to my palette here. I got this. Oh, see that light? Hi, camera. I'm going to add it to my palette just to get some kind of product down. I've been doing this lately because, shoot, I'm wasting product like that. And a high-end foundation, the fact that I got it on sale and it was my shade, I literally got lucky. So I'm not trying to waste that. But you see the size amount that I use. I use plenty. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use my AOA Studio brush. See, it's like a flat-tipped kabuki. It's well loved. I'm the only one that's using it on my face. I'm not like a makeup artist, whatever. I have my quirks, okay? Don't care. No. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add it, and it's nice because this surface is reflective. I'm going to just add it to my face. How is this picking up on the camera? Because it looks kind of orange. It's alright. I'll balance that out. It's better to look as a dark girl, okay? It's better if your foundation is a little darker. I'm speaking from my experience, right? If my makeup, my foundation is a little tiny bit darker than my natural skin tone, right? It's not exactly the perfect match. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna highlight to the fucking heavens and powder to the fucking heavens and bring dimension to my face. So I don't mind if it's a little off or it picks up a little red on camera, but it looks fine, works fine for me. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use a makeup wipe, clean off the excess off of my brush because as it settles into my skin and melts into my skin. But that application took 2 seconds, right? I feel like the Beauty Blender, it's fast, right? But it's not as fast as a brush. For now, I don't have the time to be digging through this bag, or this video will be 10 hours long. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the tried and true, this is a favorite, Age Rewind Maybelline, is that what it is? Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I have no rhythm, guys. I'm not gonna pretend like I can. I'm a black girl that can't dance. I could twerk every now and then for my boyfriend, and maybe if I'm drunk, I might have rhythm. The black in me comes out. My ancestors comes out, right? But on a regular basis, I'm entirely too awkward. I can't twerk. It's okay! I'm not gonna pretend like that's bad. All black girls don't have to dance. We ain't all gotta have rhythm, and that's okay. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm going to highlight my face. This is kind of odd though, because the wand is not my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I cannot tell a lie. That is why I don't use this wand. Straight up. I promise you, I'm a very articulate woman. I articulate myself very well. I love me a drag queen. Anyway, so listen, I'm trying to change my whole face, but I'm gonna show you natural. Well, that's Scott Barnes' word, natural. I love makeup, but it's not my life. Okay, so this beauty blender, see, it's well loved. It's actually an AOA beauty blender, Paw blender if I'm not mistaken, or the microfiber, one of them. But the thing is, it has that little edge. Okay, it's super soft. I'm going to spray it with this Super Aqua Facial Mist. It's like a face mist, whatever. Super Aqua Moist, line intensely delivers moisture to your dry skin to keep it moist all the time. A lot of people don't like that word moist. I live for it. Let's make everybody uncomfortable. So I'm spraying it, dousing it, and it smells good too. All right, so I'm like acting like I can do this without a mirror. I am going to blend. Oh. This is like my favorite part. I'm not gonna lie. Blending and watching the. Oh, I also blend up because I like to accentuate this particular part of my face. I don't know. It just works for me.
But what I like to do is blend. And 1, 2, 3, 4, blend. Sometimes this is like all the time for my friends. This is just me. You know, people come on here and do these personas, and I think that's what detrimental, right? You create a persona, and people attack that. I mean, it's even detrimental, right? To be yourself on platforms like this. Because people attack that. Because whatever is about you and whatever you're with yourself, right? It offends them. So your very existence offends them, right? We will know this. I like to bring forward. I'll mention. Oh, and also, whatever about you that is offends them, right? Your very existence offends them. That's not your problem. That's not my problem.
See, my face is already coming together, guys. Like, the lighting in here is so weird. The lighting behind the camera is for the effect of keeping my face looking bright. okay? But the light that's overhead that I'm using to determine what my face looks like, it's more beige than anything. It's not a bright light. So I can't tell. I'm holding out. I can't tell. I mean, it looks good. It looks good on camera too. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna use the Coty Airspun. Can you see that? Boop, boop. Tried and true. I love that grandma smell. I do. It brings me to a warm place. My grandma never smelled like this, but it brings me to a warm place, a fantasy island, where there are old ladies who have butterscotch candies in their purses, and they are not raging racist. So, I'm gonna bake un poco. As I'm gonna dip into this kit that I have that I love, okay, because it's the perfect shade for me. It's the Black Radiance. This brand, like, some of their stuff works, some of their stuff does not work, but this particular kit, the Black Radiance Cream Contour Palette, True Complexion, it's gotten a lot of love.